everyone, it's your girl Mia here, and today we're going to be talking about closet cleanouts. And no, we're not just talking about a mild paring down of the closet by eliminating 10 to 20 wardrobe pieces. We're talking full-blown wardrobe revamps. See, I've been noticing this odd minimalistic trend on YouTube lately. Everyone seems to be wanting to embrace this sustainable, ethical fashion life, and I'm really bad at that. Like, really bad. So my goal today is to kind of follow in their footsteps, especially in light of the new year, 2020, and actually take a critical look at my closet and figure out what pieces bring me joy and which ones are just sitting there collecting dust and will never be worn. It's a struggle, guys. It's a struggle. So the thing is, this isn't going to be a consecutive video. I originally made a different intro for this video and did a lot of my cleaning days prior. So yeah, if there's some incongruency there, that's pretty much the reason. From here, I'm going to be getting into my closet clean out process, specifically the bad parts of it, the strenuous parts, because let me tell you, cleaning out a closet is a pain in the neck, and it's something that I've put off for a very long time, so I had a lot to go through. So yeah, without further ado, I guess I'm just gonna be delving right into all this clean out stuff and then going over the results, because that's what we really want to see, right? We want to see a well-organized, highly fashionable wardrobe. So yeah, let's get into it. So, at this point in the video, I'm going to be going over the various steps one must take towards cleaning out their closet. Step 1. Contemplate life and the fact that everything you've ever done has led to this exact moment where you'd accumulated so much stuff that you now have to spend hours clearing it out. Step 2. Agonize over the fact that you actually have to do this now. Step 3. Lay on the couch and scroll through Instagram for an hour to delay the inevitable. Step 4. Get so tired scrolling through Instagram that you take a nap. Step 5. Wake up in a panic after dreaming about drowning in clothes. Step 6. Start off small. Take about 10 minutes to decide if this one piece of clothing is worth keeping. Step 7. Contemplate the mounds of clothing that you still have left to analyze. And then we arrive at step 8. Try again tomorrow? Yeah, that sounds like a plan. So yeah, folks, I haven't gotten very far in my sorting as of yet, but today I've actually decided that I'm not going to give up. That's right, I am not giving up. It's definitely going to be a process because I have a lot of clothes, winter and summer clothes, so we're going to be figuring out how to sort this out. I'm going to come up with some kind of system. Hopefully that works. Love this for myself. So folks, to set the record straight, this is all of the clothing that I currently have on the floor. Alright, so there's a lot more than this. Let's take a look at what I have in the closet now. Gonna do some good old opening action. And yeah, I also have all of this. Delightful stuff, am I right? So basically, I decided to start off by going through each bag of clothing one by one and kind of just throwing the clothes out everywhere, you know, scattering them around the good old-fashioned way so that I could really see what I was working with. But yeah, this process was pretty lengthy considering I had so many bags of clothing and clothes in the closet and clothes in the attic and clothes in my room at school. So yeah, it was probably more sorting than I was mentally prepared to handle. So there was a lot of, shall we say, lollygagging in the process as well. Okay folks, so we're only a little bit into the cleaning, as in probably 10 or 15 minutes, and look at this massive pile of clothing. This is all stuff that I'm giving away. Then of course we have other miscellaneous piles and assortments, including this here, this here. It's just a lot, folks. It's a lot.
6.5 hours later.
So guys, a lot happened, and it's the nighttime now, which is very interesting. That trash bag right there, that's going to be donated items. Didn't really have better storage option for it than that. These are going to be things that I'm going to hopefully be selling. We'll see how much luck I have. Then we have more miscellaneous clothing items here. Whole big box of summer clothes here. And the new winter wardrobe is starting to be filled up a little bit, which is really nice. I'm digging it. Okay, so now that the first cleansing has taken place, I'm on the way with my mom to bring all these clothes to Goodwill. Well, not all of them, just the ones that weren't in the best of shape. As you can see back here, we've got some piles of clothing. I don't know if that's even visible, but there's even more shoes down there. So yeah, a lot of it was stuff that I got when I was, I don't know, going through a life crisis of sorts. It's just not cute not cute stuff, not sellable stuff. So we're donating it. Also, I know my hair's wet. It's because I usually go for the air drying effect because I'm too lazy to blow dry it. But yeah, it just didn't dry today. So that's what we're dealing with. So I just dropped off all of the 3 bags of clothes. Well, I guess it was 1 giant trash bag full of clothes and 2 smaller bags of shoes. It's kind of crazy. I can't believe I have this much stuff just to donate, let alone the stuff that I'm planning on selling. So yeah, I guess that's pretty cool. Now we are about to get coffee at Starbucks. I'm really looking forward to that. It's gonna be caramel brulee flavored. Love that for myself. Got the coffee. Love that. So now that I've taken you guys through my absolutely cringeworthy closet cleanup process and through the whole donation process and whatnot, I want to take a moment to share the results with you guys because I actually felt extremely satisfied with the way that things turned out. So I'm gonna start by giving you guys a little bit of a closet tour. Now, let me give you all a quick disclaimer here. The closet does not look quite as sparse as I was hoping it would. First of all, I think my closet is kind of small. So it looks very filled up, but there's a lot of thick clothing in there and listen, I have a lot of clothing, but it looks like things are very filled when it might not be as bad as you'd imagine, but by my standards, it's great. So let's go take a look. This is like such a weird angle for me. My closet is really short, so I'm actually kneeling on the floor right now. So yeah, I apologize for any awkward angles. Anyway, here is my finished closet. So on this side, we have all of my sweaters. I have an absurd amount of sweaters. I don't know why, but I'm just not one of those people who can only make a couple different sweaters work. I need a lot of them. They're all very different from one another. I know that probably sounds absurd, but that's just how it is. Got a couple brown toned ones, one's a cardigan, and yeah, then some green toned ones, a little turtleneck, and then this purple one that I recently thrifted. Big fan. Yeah, I'm realizing my wardrobe has an insane amount of sweaters, but I can't sacrifice them. I mean, I've already gotten rid of so many. So yeah, there's that, and oh my god, I'm falling. Okay. We've got some long sleeve shirts right here, some like button ups, good for, I don't know, business settings. Got some flannels, which are definitely a perk. And then I have various, I don't know, going out tops, cami sort of tops. Even though I don't really go out anymore, but it's like good to have for that one day a year that I might do something. And then a bunch of different skirts. I try to have a good number of basic styles, but then we have outliers like these. Then some different pants. We've got plaid style, pinstripe, leather, a couple different jeans. It's basically just some skinny jeans and mom jeans in different colors. Then a couple cute dresses. I don't know if you can even see them at this point. I don't have a ton of dresses, but just enough to get by with. And then jackets, my favorite. Denim jacket, leather jacket, very useful. 2 other black jackets and this giant white fuzzy jacket. But yeah, I guess it wasn't necessary to go over everything in my closet, but I kind of felt like it. I feel like it's honestly the perfect amount of clothing for me. It provides a lot of versatility and there's definitely a lot of clothing pieces, but I wouldn't say it's necessarily too much. I mean, maybe it's too much for some people, but I don't know. I feel like it's a good amount of clothing. And of course, this isn't counting some accessory type of stuff like socks, tights, coats, and shoes. I only have like 3 coats, so they're not actually here, they're downstairs. And I'm not getting into my shoe collection because I really don't have a ton of shoes. Now, I actually went through my summer clothes as well when I did the closet clean out. So I now have 1 box total of summer clothing that is being stored in the attic of my house right now, not actually in my closet. But yeah, it's actually crazy that all of my clothing for half of the year can fit into 1 box. Now, originally I thought I was gonna do some big reveal where I dragged the giant bag of clothes that I'm going to be selling from the attic to my bedroom. But now, I'm not so sure I want to do that because that bag is incredibly heavy and disorganized. But basically what I think I'm going to be doing is at some point attempting to create a Depop or a Poshmark account, one of those two, and selling all of those clothes on the pages, which means I'm gonna have to take a picture of every single piece of clothing that I want to sell, which is gonna be a lot. But yeah, we'll have to see. Basically, despite all the clothing that I still have, I easily got rid of half, if not 2/3 of what I had prior, because you guys saw what I dropped off at Goodwill. You haven't even seen the full bag bag of clothes that I have to sell. And obviously that clothing is not going to be with me for much longer because it is going to be sold, hopefully. But overall, this was a great experience. I mean, despite the struggle of having to actually go through every individual piece of clothing I had, it just felt nice to be able to hit the reset button and only keep what I was actually going to use. It really felt like I was redoing my life in a way, even though I was getting rid of stuff instead of adding stuff. So yeah, I would highly recommend doing this to any of you guys who may be questioning whether or not it's worth it, especially given that it's the new year, so it's the perfect time for a fresh start. Anyways, guys, as always, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!